In our Here's Something You Should Know About Metro Atlanta segment, it is the Swan House. More specifically, as I mentioned before, the Edward Inman Swan House, which is a mansion in Atlanta, Georgia. It was designed by Philip T. Schutze, S-H-U-T-Z-E, who was evidently a fairly prominent architect in Metro Atlanta. It was built in 1928 for Edward and Emily Inman. The home is often described as eclectic. It features several different architectural styles. Philip Schutze, S-H-U-T-Z, is widely regarded as Atlanta's best-known architect. He was a classical architect predominantly throughout North America, and he was particularly known for his skill in detailing and proportions. He studied at the Georgia School of Technology, if you know where that is, Georgia Tech, Columbia University, and the American Academy in Rome. The design features stone obelisks and fountains that are present outside of the house. There are also sculptures by the entrance representing the seasons of summer and autumn, and these contribute to the Italian villa feel. I've never been there. I've never even seen it. I would like to go visit. Inside there is a vestibule, a library, a morning room, a dining room, 4 bedrooms, a sitting room, a basement, and an apartment in the attic. That's probably where I'll have to live someday, in an apartment in somebody's attic. The interior decoration is a collaboration between Schutze and Emily Inman. The house is perched on top of a hill, and there's a staircase at the back of the house with a dramatic water cascade running down the hill. The formal gardens outside the house were also designed by Schutze. The gardens feature terraced lawns, stone walls, and a formal motor court. The Swan House was designed specifically for the residence of Edward and Emily Inman, as I mentioned, who were the affluent heirs to a cotton fortune. I wonder why I wasn't an heir to a cotton fortune. I would like to have a house designed for me way back when. I'm going to have to talk to my mom and dad about that. The Inmans used their money to help rebuild Atlanta after the destruction it endured during the Civil War. Emily Inman gave the Swan House its name based on the motif and swans present throughout the house's exterior. The swan motif was one of her favorite things about the house. In addition to the house itself, the Inmans also owned the surrounding 23-acre site. Construction of the house began in 1925. It is located in Buckhead. It was completed in March of 1928. In 1966, it was purchased by the Atlanta Historical Society, and it has proved to be an insufficient space for the Historical Society's headquarters, so a new building was built on the grounds. The Swan House itself was turned into a museum, so you can go see that. The house has been restored to its original state, with both the interior and exterior refurbished to be historically accurate. The property has been open to the public for tours since 1967, providing a glimpse into the Society of Atlanta in the 1920s. I think I have been down near this location, and I think I know where this house is, and I'm excited about going to see it. The Swan House was used as a set location for the Hunger Games Catching Fire and the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, and it's also serving as an equivalent to the White House within the alternate worlds of the films. The mansion was chosen for its classical style and antique details, as directors wanted a location which looked like it had been there forever. The Swan House is listed on the National Register of Historic Places.